Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shataria here at Chicago Branch Great Millstone, prophesizing the return of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shai. You all ignorantly call him Jesus, but his true and Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. Coming at you with another lesson. Before we get started, we're going to give all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders here at the Great Millstone who rule well. Honors to the hopeful elect. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible. Salutation to all the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity, the speckled bird, and all those whose lineage goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, healthy Barakatah. And to the Akwaf, and those of you out there listening and learning, Shalom and Barakatah to you also. Well, we're going to talk about deportation and illegal immigrants. That's what the title of this lesson is today. Deportations and illegal immigrants. But we all know who the real illegal immigrants are, don't we? But that's another lesson in itself. We'll just stick with right here in this lesson. I have a video here. I'd like for you to watch it. We're going to play about maybe 5 minutes, 7 minutes of it, and we're going to go right into it. We're not going to drag this out.
Federal agents on the back went inside one of the apartment buildings. 2 agents waited outside. 1 person taken into custody that we saw. Whether this is connected to President Trump's effort to root out illegal immigrants, something he has promised to do, is unknown. We also saw federal agents at a building on Lexington Street, also here in East Boston. A witness there told us she saw 1 person arrested. There's roughly 11 million undocumented people around the country. President Trump has said the priority is finding and deporting those with criminal backgrounds.
Aquí al lado de mi casa, señores. Migración. Ay, Diosito. Ay, Diosito.
I just spent the last 30 minutes crying as I read about all the mass deportations that are starting to occur, and also seeing okay, gonna try to make it through. Seeing the aftermath of the fires in Los Angeles and knowing that a lot of the population that was affected were Latinos and people of color. And I just felt so much grief and anger because growing up being an immigrant kid, and having to grow up with a realization that you could go to school and your parents could get deported while you're at school, you come home and they're not there, was a real fear that I had as a child. Also, having to watch your parents go work their second job as soon as you got home from school and locking yourself in your room because that was the only way to keep you safe because your parents couldn't afford a babysitter. Growing up with all of that, and just trying your best and going to school and pretending like you're just like every other kid is an experience that I don't wish on anyone. And it's been so hard to see the amount of hate that has grown as the Trump MAGA supporters have kind of
To be
the
long
woodwork.
before the rest of
And
the
they call
states.
us criminals. And they call us these awful things. And it's like, at some point, it just wears you down, you know?
ICE raids have already begun, and we're about to be in a lot of pain as Latinos, Mexicans, Americans, really anyone, even if you're not directly connected to someone who has immigrant status. But we all have to know that you don't have to cooperate with ICE. If you see ICE, you yell, La Migra. Maybe that will help anyone get out and give them a little time. These mass deportations are literally like just the beginning. And we're all going to feel it, whether you care about people or you care about your pocket.
And while there's mass ICE raids going on, California, Mexico still chose to come and fight the fires here tonight. And there to tell you who is really the bad guy here. Yeah. And some of you Latinos someone in your trap.
So I decided to keep my daughter home because she had a little bit of a fever. So I go across the street to Walgreens to grab her some Tylenol. I see 3 undercover cops. They look like undercover cops to me, but I didn't think none of it. So I left Walgreens. I went to 7-Eleven real quick to grab me a French vanilla Frappuccino real quick. So I go in there. I see 4 more of these motherfuckers, right? So I asked one of them. I was like, hey, are y'all undercover cops? Because I just seen like a couple of y'all up the street at Walgreens. And he was like, you know, something like that. He was like, we're here from out of town working. He was like, but, you know, have a great day. You know, you could tell he wasn't trying to tell me too much. But I was being nosy as hell at this point. So tell me why I get home. My neighbors are immigrants, right? They packing their shit up. They've been packing their shit up for the last 3 days. They said that they're moving to the Southlands area because they are you know, tired of seeing these Venezuelans over here, you know, lurking around late at night. And I don't see them over here. But when I do my comedy shows and I get home late at night, that's when I be seeing these motherfuckers lurking around. So I be having my taser, my pepper spray on that, and I hurry up and I run to the house because my son be watching my daughter for me when I be doing my shows. So it hit me. You know, it hit me when I went to take out the trash and I seen them damn Venezuelans packing their shit up and leaving. It hit me like ICE is really fucking here. ICE is really here in Denver, Colorado to do these raids. If you have kids that are born in America and you are not, and you are undocumented and your kids are U.S. citizens and they born here, they are not considered U.S. citizens. Like, everybody getting set the fuck back at this point. And so it makes me nervous for the people that I know that are hard workers, that are genuinely here trying to get their paperwork done and trying to get their paperwork in order. You know, those are the people that I feel bad for. The only people I don't feel bad for is these damn Venezuelans, because they do be out here lurking at night and they do be into shit. They be touching people's shit, stealing people's cars. They do be out here doing the most. Those are the only motherfuckers that I feel like gotta go. But everybody else, y'all please be safe, because ICE is out here in Denver. So please be safe and stay out the way. And I know y'all ain't gonna see them damn Venezuelans trying to clean them damn windshields today, because ICE is really out here.
And so it begins. Y'all hear that sound in the background? That's them arresting the nighttime third shift workers out of buildings and hotels here downtown Chicago. It's ICE. They're coming for people who are working third shift jobs, doing whatever they can to do cleanup for offices, hotels, and so on. And you have all these sirens and alerts and alarms. And my neighbors and I have been texting back and forth. It is a hot mess. This is the beginning, or how it begins, for hardworking immigrants in the Trump administration. This is how it works. This is the next 4 years, next 280 weeks, and the next 1,400 plus days. My prayers go out to all of those who are struggling and don't want to be ripped from their kids or the kids ripped from their families. Follow me for more. If they cut off TikTok, definitely follow me on YouTube, Substack, Blue Sky, and IG.
Well, now to Mississippi, where state lawmakers propose a new program to tackle illegal immigration with bounty hunters. Now, the bill is being pushed by DeSoto County DA Matthew Barton. It would let certified bounty hunters identify and report undocumented immigrants and give them a $1,000 reward for each successful deportation. Supporters say it would improve community safety and help support President Trump's immigration policies. But critics say the measure would have dangerous implications, especially for immigrants who are here legally, who might still be picked up on the false suspicion that they're here illegally.
Okay, there you have it. Deportation, illegal immigrants. Border czar Tom Homan and ICE agents sweep across the nation, making arrests in all major cities in the country, making good on President Trump's promise to deport all illegal immigrants out of the country. Here in my hometown, which is Chicago, officials from at least 6 federal agencies descended on Chicago yesterday to conduct what they dubbed as targeted immigration enforcement operations across the city and suburbs. Well, we have been telling Jake about this for the last 20 years. And now you're starting to see what we have been talking about. Let's grab a couple of scriptures so you can get a better understanding through the word, okay? Jeremiah, let's get that Jeremiah, all right? And we're going to get Jeremiah 30:7. And Jeremiah 30:7 reads, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And see, that's where we're at right now, Israel, okay? That's where we are, okay? Jacob's trouble, it has been begun, but it just went to another level, okay? And in a minute, we're going to be right in the apex of it, okay? Because things are not going to get any better. They're only going to get worse, okay? Again, at last, that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So Jacob's trouble is started, okay? It's been started, as I said earlier, but it's just elevated to another level, and it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worser, and before you know it, we're going to be right in the apex of it, all right? Let's go here. Let's go here, Israel. Let's get this Isaiah. And let's get Isaiah 36. Okay, we want Isaiah 36:6. And Isaiah 36:6 says, "Lo, thou trusteth in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him." Okay? All right, so trusting in Babylon, a.k.a. America, the mother of harlots, the mistress of witchcraft that rideth upon the beast, and the beast is NATO, okay? All right. Trusting in this place will ultimately be your doom, your destruction. Just like leaning on that broken reed would pierce your hand. Hey, this is the epitome of wickedness, okay? You can take Sodom and Gomorrah, Rome. This place is Rome 2.0. It goes by all of these names. Babylon, a.k.a. America, okay? it is the epitome. You can take all of them and roll them up into one, and that's America, okay? The wickedness here is 10 times worse than all those places put together, all right? Okay, and the state of Mississippi has started hiring bounty hunters, okay? They started hiring bounty hunters, modern day slave catchers, all right? Just like that Ecclesiastes 1:9 say, ain't nothing new under the sun. The same thing back then, right now, okay? Right now, this is in real time, okay? This is what's happening, all right? Jeremiah, let's get Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50 and 33. Okay, Jeremiah 50 and 33. And it reads, Jeremiah 50 and 33 reads, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. You see what I'm talking about, Israel? Let me read this one more time. Salakia. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. So if you don't think you're in captivity, if you don't think you're behind enemy lines, if you don't think we're under oppression, then you are highly mistaken, and you are a fool to trust in this present day evil world, or should I say temporal, because it's slated for destruction. And if you trust in that broken reed, like I just gave you in that Isaiah 36 chapter, then you're aligning yourself. You're setting yourself up for destruction, okay? And Esau, he has that monkey see, monkey do mentality. So it won't be long that the rest of the states, start doing this like they did in Mississippi. And the only way out of this place, okay, they're going to be hiring these modern day bounty hunters, okay, because like I said, Esau has a monkey see, monkey do mentality. And pretty soon all the states are going to pick up what Mississippi has started, hiring these bounty hunters, hiring these modern day slave trackers, slave catchers. That's what they are, okay? And the only way out of this place, like I said, is up. That's the only way out is up. Let's get the rest of these precepts and get ready to close the lesson. I don't want to draw this out, but you see what it is. Deportations of illegal immigrants, all right? Let's grab this Psalms real quick. Let's grab Psalms, and let's get Psalms 121. Let's grab Psalms 121, okay, and we'll start at the top. A song of degrees. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. You hear that, Israel? Did you get that? Read it one more time. A song of degrees. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. So our help come from up above, man. All right? Don't be putting your trust in that broken reed. This place is your destruction. This place is your downfall. And those who trust in this place are slated for destruction. You're going to get thrust through, and you're going to be destroyed. Like it talks about in that Zechariah 13 chapter verses 8 and 9, you're going into that lake of fire, okay? Because the only way out is up, and our help coming from the Lord, okay? And that's what he's coming to do. This is a seek and destroy mission, Israel. He's coming back to seek out his elect from where he scattered us and pass judgment on this place, destroy this place. Seek and destroy. That's right, all right? Let's grab this Psalms. Let's stay in Psalms and get Psalm 60. Psalm 60, 11, and 12. It says, give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Through God we shall do valiantly, for he it is that shall tread down our enemies. So this is where our help come from, Israel. All right? Not trusting in this broken reed. Not trusting in this place, all right? Hey, if you're trusting in this place, you're slated for destruction. You're aligning yourself for destruction, okay? You're setting yourself up for a big fall. Because this place is going down, all right? It's going down, okay? Let's close with this. We'll get ready to close the lesson with this. Give me this Deuteronomy, and give me Deuteronomy 4, and I want to start at 28, okay? 4 and 28. And Deuteronomy 4 and 28 reads, all right? It says, and there ye shall serve gods. We'll start at 29. Salakia. Let's start at Deuteronomy 29, Israel. It says, but if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. So the only way out is up, Israel. And we have to seek the Lord. We have to come back to our power, come back to our Savior, all right? But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, thou shalt find him, if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. When thou art in tribulation and all these things are come upon thee, okay? And we're in tribulation. If this ain't tribulation, I don't know what you call it, Israel, okay? We're in our trouble. We're in Jacob's trouble. In fact, not only are we in it, it's just been elevated to another level, okay? So if this is not tribulation, I don't know what you call it. When thou art in tribulation and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, and we're in the last of days, okay? Might want to say last of the last day, okay? The last hours of the last day, all right? When thou art in tribulation and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Lord thy God, thou shalt be obedient unto his voice. For the Lord thy God is a merciful God. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he swore unto them. See? So, like I said, when thou art in tribulation and all these things are come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Lord thy God and shall be obedient unto his voice, for the Lord thy God is a merciful God. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers. And he ain't made no covenant with nobody but Israel, okay? And so Israel is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the biblical and true Hebrews of the Bible, not those small hatters over there, okay? So there you have it, deportations and illegal immigration. Okay, illegal immigrants, all right? That's pretty much all I have right now. I didn't want to draw it out. Lord will, the lesson is edifying through the Spirit. Shalom and a Bob Bo. More will be revealed until the next time.